Welcome to Tad Talks with your host, Tad Western.
Yeah, buddy, it's Tad Western here for Tad Talk 13. What the hell is going on, world? I got all kinds of shit going on in my life. I just want to thank everybody for downloading, subscribing to iTunes, Tad Talk. Follow me on Facebook, Tad Western, Instagram, Tad effing Western, Snapchat, Tad Western. What else I got? Black Planet, Tad Western. No, it's Le Tad Western, my Black Planet. That's a joke, but I actually do have Black Planet. Just thank everybody for following, downloading, subscribing, leaving all the feedback. I love it. Holy shit. 2 days ago, I booked this podcast with the world famous Mike Hachem, and he said he's gonna come down. He's gonna come down to the ranch, and he's like, "Listen, I'm gonna come down, and we're gonna podcast." I was like, "All right, bro. Here's my number." He hits me up out of the blue. I don't even have his phone number, new number, all kinds of shit. I'm like, "Come down. More than welcome to come stay the weekend. Let's get wild like old times." And we'll just podcast and talk about crazy shit that happened in the past. Everything we used to do. And then my phone fucking dies. Literally just shits a brick. I pull it out of my phone. Or I pull it out of my pocket. It's completely white. Dead. Won't connect to iTunes. Nothing. Dead. So now I have no notes. Everything, all my comedy, everything I've ever written, prep work, everything, gone. I don't have memes. I don't have shit. Just got my work phone hooked up to all my old accounts. So I'm back online. I'll be posting on Instagram and all this other shit. But oh my god, I've been so stressed out the last couple days. But let me introduce to you the guest that I have. My brother from another mother and the world famous Michael Hachem.
Hello, world. It is me, the world-famous Mike Hachem. I just want to dedicate this podcast to the memory of Cuba Gooding Sr., who passed away today.
He was great in, was that Titanic? Or was that...
It's Senior. I didn't even know there was a Cuba Gooding Sr. that was famous, but...
Oh.
The Senior, not the one from...
Not the dude
not
that was
the Show Me the Money one.
A Few Good Men? Wasn't he in A Few Good Men?
I have no idea. I didn't know he was fucking famous, but he was doing crack and his fucking car died, which is a pretty epic way to go if you ask me.
If you're going to go out, you might as well be doing crack in your car.
That's how I want to die.
And your son, apparently he had a son. Is Cuba Gooding Jr. his actual son, or did you just steal the name?
I mean, I'm guessing it's his son because he's junior, but yeah, I think that is his son. I'm pretty sure. They look alike. They both look like, I don't know, like O.J. Simpson.
Okay. All right, what are we drinking? All right, you brought... Hold on, time out. You bring gifts. Before we get it, I appreciate the shout out to...
First off, I am a regular fucking mountain man. I have a beard, and I made homemade beef jerky that I brought with me that we are consuming currently. It's absolutely fabulous. A little spicy, but overcooked slightly, but it's very good. And then I brought beer from 18th Street Brewery. It is in Hammond, Indiana. Very, very good stuff.
Home of, not Freddie Gibbs. Who was the rapper? Did we ever figure out his
We
name?
never figured out the rapper's name.
Oh my
actually.
God. This is going to drive me crazy. Because he sung the song. It was, "You from the 281-330.
Yeah. He just named a bunch of fucking area codes. It'd be nice if we were like that good of rappers where we could just name area codes. We'd actually have to be fucking clever.
No, listen, we are more clever than that.
That'd be awesome, though, if we could just say random shit. Like, if we could, like, mumble rappers nowadays, like, if we could do that shit, like, we could be famous, I feel like.
I'm looking up right now the rapper who's from Hammond. It's a name. It's like a normal name. It's like Dale Jr. or something is his name.
I believe that was a race car driver, but yeah, I know what you're saying. It was something
You
of
know
the sort.
what? My mind kind of hit the wall like his dad did. It's 11:11 right now. Make a wish. Oh, it's 11:12. So, and as I always do, as I did on my last podcast, my wish is that my listeners' dreams come true because mine already have.
How many listeners do you have? Like, have we...
Thousands upon thousands.
Thousands.
Hammond, Indiana.
Rapper.
Rick
Gilla.
Yeah, that's
Rick
who it
Gilla.
is. Rick Gill.
Rick Gill.
Yes.
How did you search that and I instantly remembered
He
who
was
the fuck it
he was my top friend on MySpace for a while.
He was on MySpace. I remember that shit.
Hold on, I want to see what he's up to now.
Oh,
Rick
he's
Gilla.
probably dead, honestly. He was old as shit back then.
Rick
He was
Gilla.
like Indiana's...
Rick Gilla Discot. There he is, musical artist, underground. He's a free agent. Midwest Mobsters came out 2001. Is this for real? What was the name of that song? I'm so
Pride of
219.
Indiana.
Yes. That's it. Hold on, world. Rick Gilla.
It's Pride
That's
of Indiana,
it.
yeah.
Pride of Indiana. I'm playing it right now. And it's got Wrigleyville fucking...
Yeah, because Hammond's like right across the shit from...
This is it.
Check it out. It's your boy Rick Gill, the Pride of Indiana. Niggas wanna know why I keep saying I'm the Pride of Indiana, nigga, cause I'm the motherfucking Pride of Indiana, nigga. I mean, bullshit ain't number chewed up grass, nigga. You can say
I mean, it's done after that line. Bullshit ain't nothing but chewed up grass.
I never heard that. I never even heard that shit.
812 niggas 765 574 with 260. I'm the Pride of Indiana, nigga. So when you represent the 317 or the 219, 812 niggas 765 574 with 260. If you got Indiana pride, let these motherfuckers know it's it. Hammond, Indiana, nigga, HMD. I represent Guthrie Street in the Dub CC. I represent the G from Glen Park to 5th Ave. East Side, West.
All right, shout out to Rick Gilla. That video has 130,000 views on YouTube, and it came out in 2008. That's when it was uploaded. So we've been fucking with Rick Gilla a long time to even know about that song.
Like way too long.
Anyway, so let's get back to this. You bring brews. They got UFOs on them. 18th Street Brewery. Ed, PA. Pretty good.
What do you think? This isn't the good one. The other one's the good one.
I don't know. My mouth's pretty burnt from this fucking... Hey, Kona. Why don't you go lay down, dude? Please, go lay down. Quit attacking shit. No, the beef jerky's good. It's great. But it's not bad. It's really smooth for an IPA.
Yeah.
It's way smoother than that Daredevil. Did you have one of those Daredevils?
Yeah,
tonight?
they're
Super
harsh,
hoppy.
dude.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
harsh.
They like claw your fucking throat on the way down. All right, so we need to get back on track. We've known each other forever.
Yes, we have.
Pretty much fucking ever.
I know like everything you've ever done that's fucked up. That's like the cool thing about knowing someone so long is that like I know like everything you've ever done in your life that's really fucked up. Like I know about it.
Like what? Like when the time we went to a party and we told my mother we were going to watch a UFC fight, and I came home with a giant... I still have the scar on the left side of my face because we went to a party in Bloomington, Indiana, and I kicked everybody's ass at Halo.
Yeah.
And everyone... I was sitting on the couch, and everyone else got up to go take shots.
No, do you remember? You don't even know what happened. That's the thing. To this day, I don't think you realize what happened.
I don't know.
It was me, and I feel bad about.
No,
this.
I know it was you. It was you.
I didn't physically.
No, I know, but you said,
Okay.
"Look at that faggot sitting on the couch."
No,
yes, you did.
I did. I said, "Look at that fucking faggot ass little guy." I don't even know what I said. Man, I talked shit to this dude that was standing next to me, and he was one of those like crazy redneck guys that would just do anything for attention. Like he was just desperate.
He was actually a general manager of like a regional Lowe's store.
Yeah, but anyway, I convinced this guy. I said, "Hey, throw that fucking bottle at him."
Glass bottle.
Yeah, so he threw a beer bottle, and
The funny thing is,
it ended the party.
yeah, no, it did because I remember this vividly. It's burnt into my memory. Somebody said, "Hey, faggot," and then all of a sudden I look up and I just see a bottle turning end over end like a fucking movie in slow motion.
Oh my god.
And the bottom of the bottle hits me directly underneath my left eye. And I mean, I'm just like, fuck. And I put my head down. And I didn't even realize I was bleeding at the time, but I pulled my head up. And all of a sudden, like, everybody just goes, and people just start running for the door because they're like, oh shit, it's about to get crazy in here. And everybody's like, oh. The dude gashed me. It was probably about I probably should have had 8 stitches.
Did you get super lewd? Is that what happened?
I didn't get any stitches because we were underage drinking. Do you not remember that?
I do. Was that the same party about the epic prank?
No, that was
the same
later.
apartment.
Yeah, it was later on. About when I repaid you. With
You're like repaying me was way too fucking harsh. First off,
no,
like,
listen. I'm a practical jokester. Everybody who knows me knows this. Tad Western likes to play jokes. So to paint the scene for you, we go down to Bloomington. We're all probably.
I was 18.
Yeah, I mean, I was 19 then. We're all underage. A ton of these stories take place underage, under 21. I mean, we're all adults, but okay. So somebody gets. No, let's finish up the story. So I show up to my house the next morning because I was supposed to be with you watching the UFC fight.
Because you're a fucking liar. You lie to your mom. Like
and so
asshole.
what I tell her, I said, yeah. She's like, what happened to your face? Because I'm all swelled up and I got a big ass cut.
Do you remember what you told her you got hit with?
I told her.
If you remember this.
I told her I got hit in the face with an Xbox 360 controller because I was beating Michael's ass at, I believe, Halo is what I told her.
I don't know.
I think it was, which was kind of true, but I told her it was an Xbox controller that hit me in the face instead of a beer bottle. But anyway, whatever. We'll let bygones be bygones. You know what? That fucked up my modeling career.
You had no modeling career
Bullshit.
ever. That was never gonna happen.
Now all I can do is give right side poses.
Jews are not models.
They're role models.
You're the only Jewish cowboy I know.
Not Jewish.
That's the gayest name ever. If I called someone the Jewish cowboy, that should be your name. It should not be Tad Western.
The Jewish cowboy. My name. I was born Tad Western. You know this. You know Grandpappy Western.
What's your middle name then?
I mean, what's my middle name?
You don't know your fucking middle name?
I don't have one.
You don't have a middle name. What's your middle initial then? You have to have a middle initial. Is it Tad fucking Western?
I actually have 2. It's FN.
FN?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tad F and Western.
That's really classy if you have 2 fucking middle names.
I know. It's super awesome.
But they don't stand for anything? Like the F and the N? They don't stand for anything? It's just FN?
Yeah, that's it.
Nobody's buying that. You do realize on your podcast...
Everyone buys it.
No.
Everyone buys it.
No.
Listen, I'm selling it. They're buying it.
Your listeners are saying right now, F and N have to stand for something. And you better fucking come up with your middle name right now. I want to hear it. I want to hear what
the only things that I can come up with are completely offensive.
Be offensive. It's your fucking podcast. I'm the guest. I'm the one that's trying to put my fucking tail between my legs.
No, I'm in the middle of a story. I will come up with an effing...
You can't multitask. You're not going to come up
I know.
with
That's why I'm not multitasking. I'm trying to stay on track.
Keep to your story then. Let's get it going.
This is not a story. This is an epic event that happened in our lives.
It's like Lord of our
look,
lives.
Look at this. No, look how drunk I am. Instead of using my coaster, I'm using my iPhone as a coaster instead. You should take a picture of that.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it.
I will take a picture of that.
But instead of using my coaster, I'm using my iPhone.
Hey, before you get onto this story, while I'm thinking about it, before I'm way too drunk, I do want to shout out Chris Spangle for calling me Vlade Divac. I don't find that funny, and Spangle, I might have to kick your ass.
He welcomes shout-outs, and I do too. And
I mean that in the nicest way possible. I will be very generous.
I'm sure you're like, I don't know why you brought me beef jerky to a podcast where I have to... Because now I'm going to be eating during this whole podcast, and it'll suck. But anyway, this beef jerky is pretty good for tasting like charcoal. It's a little done.
How are you going to hate on my fucking... How am I gonna...
It's actually good.
This motherfucker, I brought $50 worth of craft beer and $20 worth of fucking prime cut beef, and this motherfucker's complaining.
I got priceless beef right here.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Anyway, so back to the story. Yeah, Michael gives me a fucking giant cut on my face. Not physically, but he provoked it. He said, look at that faggot sitting on the couch. End over end beer bottle. Hits me directly in the eye. All that goes by. Now we're talking my payback. It's New Year's Eve. We're down in Bloomington at one of these apartments, somewhere right off campus. And there's a girl named Tori whose apartment it was. I remember this vividly.
Fuck
and
Tori.
she had a boyfriend, but he was like not there during the party. And Hachem thought he had a chance to fuck her, but he didn't. But Hachem got super shit-faced.
Don't say I didn't have a chance to fuck her. I'm pretty sure I had a chance, and then I got too drunk.
Okay.
I don't want to hear that I didn't have a chance.
Well, there's always a chance if you're Bill Cosby.
Now, it may not have been consensual, but I could have fucked her.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that right there.
She wouldn't have enjoyed it, but...
She would have enjoyed it eventually.
She wouldn't have known. But anyway, Hashem's talking a big game. I'm gonna fuck Tori. I'm gonna fuck her. She loves me. All this shit. He gets super fucking hammered. I'm talking blackout drunk. So drunk where when we drop him off back to his house at like 4 o'clock in the morning, he falls and knocks over his Christmas tree, which is still up.
And if you knew my mom, you'd understand that my mom spends like
a big ass. We're talking like a 9-foot.
She's
Christmas
like
tree.
the person that spends like 5 days decorating the Christmas tree because every ornament has to be perfect. And I knocked this motherfucker over.
And she keeps it open, or she keeps it up as long as she can because she doesn't want to take it down because she's
like
proud of it.
Fucking March, it's like 65 degrees and my Christmas tree's up in my fucking house.
She's like, we're not taking the Christmas tree down until every needle falls out. That's how she is. So you knock over the Christmas tree. I drop you off. It's a done deal.
Fast forward.
You're blackout. You're blackout drunk. Next day you call me. Next day you call me. You're like, dude, what the fuck happened last night? I was like, man, you were shit faced. We were doing all these shots, all this shit, and I was like, dude, you don't remember? And you're like, what? I was like, you went upstairs and you and Tori fucked.
In my defense,
you were hammered.
No, yeah. I'm going to defend myself, and I'm going to say that
you have game.
No, I woke up the next morning, right? I woke up the next morning, and I was like, oh, I'm not that hungover. Because, I mean, you're 18. You have, like, a fucking, like, you're not hungover.
Yeah, you wake up with pine needles in your ass.
I woke up, and I fucking had puke. My whole side of my face was fucking puke. Like, the whole it was all stuck, and it smelled like Patron. And it smelled so bad that I fucking threw up again when I woke up. Like, that's how bad I was. Like, I was drunk.
That's good.
I was drunk.
Yeah, that's a normal night.
I was drunk. That was like the first time I got really drunk. Though.
You don't have to explain that you were drunk. I said you were blackout drunk.
This is why the prank is so good, because it was legit. Like,
because you called me the next night, you called me the next day, and you were like, what the fuck happened?
I remember 11 a.m. and that was it. That was or 11 p.m. That was the last thing I remember.
I went through everything. I went through everything that happened, and then I just kind of slipped in about how I was like, "Do you remember about Tori?" And you're like, "No, what happened?" I was like, "Her and her boyfriend got in a fight."
I remember being in a room though. I must have snuck in a room.
No, we did. We were up there at one point in time.
I remember being in her room. That's why it was like you fooled me with it. No, I thought I was.
This
in her
is
room.
why it's the greatest prank of all time. But I also kind of said that her and her boyfriend got into a fight, and like he was mad at her, and she was mad at him, and they. Anyway, she fucked you out of spite, basically, is what I told you. And you were like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I gave you her phone number or something.
I mean, I never hit her up. I
don't
think you gave me her phone number.
I don't even think I had it. But I think somehow it was...
Maybe we added, like, friends on fucking... I don't know if it was MySpace or Facebook.
It was probably MySpace back... I think it was MySpace back then.
We were friends on something. I remember that because I saw pictures of her and her boyfriend and was like, ooh, shit. Like, because I was at that point where, I mean, it wasn't a big deal if I hooked up with her or not, but I mean, I really thought I did, and I was kind of proud of it. Like,
no, I know. She was really
like
hot.
New Year's. Oh,
she was a hot chick, and you wanted to.
She was trashy hot. She was Jamie Presley. What's her name? Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley. Yeah, from Joe Dirt.
Jamie Presley hot.
You were trying to Joe Dirt her.
Yeah, exactly. Like
then the prank wasn't that it was your sister.
It was like fuck her now before she's trashy and has kids later in life. Like it was like that.
Before she's totally addicted to meth.
Exactly. It's like before she's living in a fucking trailer with no running water or fucking lights. Like I'm gonna fuck her now when she's still hot, and then I can be proud of it later in life.
Okay, but the thing about it is, I told you this, you believed it, and then we never spoke a word about it for what, 3-4 months.
And then, okay.
It just happened. But it was just like...
But let me start off. Let me start off on when you pranked me. Because, I mean, you could start it off, but I feel like I can start it off better because I can lay the scene.
Okay, lay the scene then.
Any man out there listening, women probably won't understand this, but there are milestones in dating.
Women
for
don't
men.
listen because these podcasts don't play in the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh God, that's so sexist. I'm just saying that because I'm hoping that one of these people listening will try to fuck me at some point. But honestly, seriously, men, you will understand. Women, you probably don't get this. But there are milestones in dating, and so I'm a freshman in college. We're living 3 hours apart, so I don't see him very often. And I'm going through my stages of going from a small town to a kind of a city life. And one of the things you do realize, like, that the world's bigger than you think, right? And so I've ventured out, and I decided I'm going to ask a black girl out.
What the fuck does this have to do with the... Okay,
So-
never mind.
no.
Never mind, I know what...
So I asked this black girl out, and when I say black girl, I don't mean like back in the day, like the Hollister black girl. No, I'm talking like Nicki Minaj. Like, I asked this chick out, and she was hood. She was from Indy. I think she went to fucking Arsenal, like Arsenal Tech or whatever it is. Like, she was hood. She was scary. She actually scared me. And I asked this girl out. She's like, I don't remember her name. Honestly, I really don't. That part of the whole thing is just completely out of my head. But this was my first date with a girl that wasn't white. And I'm on this date, and I'm like, where do you take a black girl? I don't know. Like, I don't know what kind of date is acceptable. Like, so I take her bowling. So we're bowling.
That's pretty acceptable.
And out of the blue, I get a call. Or, Tad, you can tell them about this call.
So, I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. So, the world famous Mike Hashem's on a date with this lovely woman of color.
She had an afro.
Thank you for painting that picture. I completely had forgot that I had even lied to Michael about how he'd fucked this chick. This is 4 months later. I know. We're sitting here eating beef jerky like, this is good. This podcast may never be done because there's so much red pepper in this beef jerky. My mouth's on fire.
It's awesome, though.
So 4 months go by. I'm almost positive it was 4 months because it was April. It was April.
It was like more than that.
It was April. It was 4 or 5 months. And I run into...
No, dude, we were in school. It was like 6. It was 6 or 8. Like, because that was New Year's, and I was in college, and I didn't start till the second semester. So that was like, it was like 9. It was like almost it was a really drawn out deal.
It was 4 or 5 months, dude.
It was more than
no,
that.
there's no way. It was April because it was for my birthday. I remember.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
You were
I
down
moved
there.
down there, but I didn't start school yet, right?
It was probably May.
Okay.
It was probably May. It was probably afterward.
You're right.
Fuck semantics. Anyway, it was a long ass time after I had told Michael that he'd actually fucked this chick. I randomly run into Tori and her boyfriend at a movie theater while I'm with the people who we were mutually friends with. And I was like, man, you guys remember New Year's and how fun it was and all this shit? And they're like, yeah, it was a fucking good ass time. We were just reminiscing. And I was like, do you guys know that I told Michael that he fucked you because you two got into a fight that night? And, like, you just, like, straight up fucked him because you hated your boyfriend? And she was like, oh my God, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. I was like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah. I was like, you know what, Tori, would be hilarious? I'm going to give you Michael's number, and you call him right now and tell him that you're pregnant. And her boyfriend fucking lost it. He was the biggest fucking proponent of let's do this because this is fucking hilarious out of all of us. Most guys would be like, that's bullshit. Is that a video? Ah! Most people would be like, that's bullshit. But no, he was completely down for the cause. So here you go. Ring, ring, ring. Michael Hachem answers the phone. He's out bowling. He's out bowling with his first black date ever, apparently. I didn't know this at the time. Tori calls him up, says, hey, Michael, what's going on? You remember me? And Michael's like, yeah. And then she's like, well, I'm pregnant and I think it's yours. And what the fuck happened? What is going through your mind at this point? I feel like I should just leave it to you because
I don't know what I was thinking.
I know what you were thinking because your mother called me 5 minutes later and says, "Is this a fucking joke? Because this isn't funny. Michael's about to kill himself."
I called my mom. First off, I told Shaniqua that wasn't her name, but I told her that.
We'll leave it for the sake of argument.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember her name. Kira or something like that. Kira was her name, actually.
It was Kira.
And I told her that, this date had to end because I was going to be a dad. I'm pretty sure that's what I told her. I never talked to her again. But anyway, I called my mom and told her what was going on. And I said, I think he's fucking with me. But the thing was, my mom called Tad, and Tad said, no, you played it off with my mom.
Well, I told your mom because we were all sitting.
But you didn't admit to it to her immediately.
No, I completely just played it off, and I was like, I haven't talked to them in forever. I don't I don't know. I don't even know Tori or a number. I told her what I was doing. I was like, yeah, I'm out at Don Pablo's drinking beer. I have no idea what you're talking about. Because she was dead serious. She was like, if you're fucking with me, and she was pissed. She was literally pissed, and I was like, I'm going to keep going with this.
Now, my mom, I think, in the whole chaos, I think she thought, oh, Michael's going to kill himself.
She literally said that at one point. She's like, he is going to kill himself. You know that, right?
No, I was not going to. I was going to do some crazy-ass drugs, but I wasn't going to kill myself. But
you know how good of a friend I am? And how dedicated to pranks I am? I was like, Laura, I am 100% being honest with you. I have no idea what's going on.
Fuck you. The greatest prank ever would have been me fucking killing myself, and then you would have felt like a piece of shit for the rest of your life. Fucking asshole.
See, you should have killed yourself out of spite just for that prank. Oh, another one. What do we got here? Is this Gumball Head?
Yes. No, this is the 18th Street.
No, more 18th Street. Anyway, good brewery. Check them out. They're up in Goshen?
Yeah. No, they're in Hammond.
Rick
That's Jew.
Right. Rick Jew.
Try these motherfuckers.
219-387-260. Hit Rick Jill up on the low.
The moral of the story, kids, if there's anybody under the age of 47 listening to this,
who doesn't have caller ID or gets too blacked out drunk on New Year's,
if you're bumming your neighbor's Netflix, fuck you. Anyway, the moral of the story is,
I pranked the fuck out of you.
No, that's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is obvious. It is, don't drink Patron, because that's fucking devil's drink.
Or just wrap it before you tap it. That's what I would say it is. Anyway, fuck this story. It's gotten way out of hand. We've been off topic.
There was never a topic.
There's never been a topic because I lost my phone. I literally had show notes. I have show notes all the time. I write all my comedy down in my phone, and it's gone.
Well, what do we...
What do you mean, what
are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about something right now. Something...
What else? What do you want to talk about? That was a story I want to talk about. What do you want to talk about? I'm sure you want to bring up crazy shit.
Let's play Would You Rather.
Would you rather? All right.
Okay.
Give me a Would You Rather.
This is hard, on the spot. This is good so
far. I know. See.
Do you have one? I can't think of it that fast. It's fucking hard, actually.
Well, the thing about Would You Rather is neither one of them are wins. It's just
it's the best loss. It's the best fucking loss.
It's would you rather be captured by ISIS or captured by Hitler and be a Jew?
Well, I'm a Muslim, so I'd obviously rather be captured by ISIS.
I know, but you're a fake Muslim.
I have a beard. I bet you anything if I tried to get on a plane, it wouldn't be fucking easy.
No, I know it wouldn't be because...
If I was flying from the UK to here, I probably wouldn't make it. They probably wouldn't let me over.
You've been stopped before.
Well, yeah. Of course I have.
What was it like when you won the World Series of Poker back in 2007?
Fuck you. That's Joseph, motherfucker. That's my cousin.
There's one person out there listening. He's like, ah! He's laughing. He's like, I know that joke. Anyway.
That was the worst joke of all time. You found the one person that has my last name.
No, I tailor my jokes to who I'm saying them to. And that's why I'm the greatest joke smith of all time.
I still don't believe you that anybody fucking listens to this shit. Hey, if you listen to this shit, when he posts it on Facebook, fucking comment on it. Or just like it. Or just do something. Let me know you're there. Because I don't believe anybody listens to this shit.
Well, hold on. Let's talk about how you are the world famous Mike Hachem. Because people give me shit all the time about my past. They're like, there's no fucking way. Because you were part of this. There's like, you're no way that you've ever been on the front page of YouTube. There's no way that you have millions of views in Turkey on your rap music. There's no way that you're banned in fucking Saudi Arabia or wherever the fuck we were banned. You were part of this shit.
First off,
is any of that true?
It's all true, but first off, there were levels of this shit too. Because it started, you and I started off in a completely different world, and we were famous in one world. And then we kind of like made it in two, like we were in two realms of like fucking basketball shit.
How about we peaked? Our lives peaked when we were like 20 years old.
I've told people like
it's all downhill from here.
I've told every girl I've ever dated that the saddest thing about my life is that I will never be as cool as I was when I was fucking 17 years old. Like, fuck that. Like, do you remember?
We were traveling the United States.
Shouts out to our parents for letting us travel like motherfuckers.
Random strangers.
Yeah, what horrible parents we had.
In ghettos and fucking...
Like, we're fucking in the hood in Georgia.
South Carolina?
Yeah, and like Warner Robins, Georgia. You know where that is. Go fuck yourself.
You remember their high school was nothing but a bunch of trailers and then a gymnasium?
I remember we walked in their high school and the kids were all fucking weirded out because they'd never seen a white person before.
And you're not even... They were talking about me.
Yeah. No, do you remember, like, how fucking...
Well, you know what?
Like the
feeling was mutual because I'd never seen an armadillo.
Bojangles. We went to Bojangles.
Yeah.
Do you remember Bojangles?
Bojangles is still my favorite restaurant.
Yeah, it was
their
fucking
sweet
awesome.
tea was legit. You remember their sweet tea?
Yeah, but I don't remember the sweet tea.
So anyway, let's tell them the story. We started off making dunk videos back when we were fucking... You were 15 years old. 15 fucking years old.
The whole thing started because...
We're talking 15
Do you remember how
it
started? How we started doing it?
Yeah, with a camera.
Do you remember how, though? Like,
no,
the reason
I have no
why?
idea.
And
to get pussy?
My stepdad at the time said
Brad,
I couldn't...
No, this is very true.
Said
he bet you $100
that I couldn't dunk.
That you couldn't dunk a basketball.
And so we set out to prove him wrong.
Which you dunked in the 8th grade.
Yeah. I was 5'7", maybe 5'8".
And you dunked in the 8th grade.
And then we made the video and showed it to him. And I mean, it was like just barely over. But I mean, still, it was impressive. I was fucking tiny. But it went from there and we kind of like worked our way up. And then David Thacker, shouts out to David, D-Thack. Shouts out to him for kind of pushing me and like us together.
Shout out David and Rick. Rick was really pushing too. His dad.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll give you guys money just to go out and film dunk videos.
Yeah.
Because he wanted it as a recruitment tool for David to get into a good D1 college. Which David had offers to go fucking everywhere. Yeah. Georgia Tech, if I'm not mistaken.
He had offers all over the WAC for whatever reason. Remember the WAC?
Yeah, the WAC conference. They were heavy. They
Western
were heavy
Athletic. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, we shot to prominence because of these videos, and it ended up. This was before YouTube. So when we say we were on the front page of YouTube, it was before it was YouTube.
It was YouTube in 2005.
Yeah,
it was literally YouTube because I googled video hosting service, and it was like Live Leak.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one? Break. I think break.com, and then it was YouTube. And I was like, what the fuck's YouTube? And then I clicked on it, and I was like, okay, well, just uploaded all of them. Yeah. And I made a YouTube channel. Sure enough, fucking DJ what was it?
DJ Weasel.
DJ Weasel. Weasel ENT Productions is what it was. And the videos are still there today. And I made David's video in what? An hour?
Yeah.
On Movie Maker?
The best part about it, though, was... and when I look back at it, I don't know if it's the same for you, but when I look back at that whole time, the coolest part was how we started from literally nothing. Like, we had nothing. Nobody gave a shit. It was just all us, right? And then...
No, the only people who gave a fuck was us three, but
Rick. People thought we were stupid, like, for doing it. And
no, we got tons of shit just for even going out. And they're like, why are you just going out and dunking? At this point, it was just trying to hit a windmill. at that point.
Yeah. But it went from the point where, we got better, but we were young. And then we met Azer.
That's why and we happened to run into Azer Allen, who was filming a documentary, and he happened to go to IU.
Which is in Bloomington, for people who don't know.
Which is 15
about,
15 minutes away from where we were. And he had saw our shit and was like, I can't believe you guys are right.
Right here.
Yeah, he actually sent us a message and was like, where in Indiana are you guys? Because he was flying in Cador. Do you not remember this? Like,
I remember Cador.
Cador Ziani, I was driving Cador Ziani around when I was 19 years old. A year after we started doing this shit. And he was like the godfather of dunking.
He's still this day famous in France. Like, he is like known and gets paid to just make appearances and shit.
Yeah, Dunk Nation.
But anyway,
Nation,
to make a long story short, we started from our humble beginnings and fast forward like a year and a half or two, maybe two. And
Just
we're
pushing the
traveling
limit.
around the country, getting paid basically to just fucking have fun. And then it goes to the point
But also
where,
meeting the coolest people that you could ever meet.
and then,
working with ESPN, working with fucking everybody.
Yeah, and then before even starting college, we're doing halftime shows at Butler and Wisconsin and getting paid to do that shit. And just like traveling all over the place. I don't know. It was just cool, man, to be that young. And then we get to college, and we realize...
And they're like, this sucks. Like, why aren't we still just, like, doing dunk shows for halftime?
Because you can't do that shit when you're in college. So then
we were like, fuck this. Let's just start playing World of Warcraft and, what was the other
Borderlands.
game? Borderlands.
Fuck yeah, Borderlands.
We used to play the fuck out of some Borderlands.
We beat Borderlands in, like, 3 days.
Yeah.
It was like...
the 3 days it came out.
70 fucking Mountain Dew, Code Reds.
Do you
Awesome.
Do you remember the Sour Patch Kids epidemic that we had?
Where my tongue burned off? I lost my fucking tongue.
We bought a Sam's Club size package of Sour Patch Kids, and we ate it in 8 hours.
You can buy... If you ever go to Walmart, go to the candy aisle and look at the top fucking shelf.
They're always
on the top shelf.
Yeah, they're damn near hidden because they should be weaponized. They're pretty much weaponized candy.
Do you guys remember Warheads? If you remember Warheads, like eating 10 Warheads, that was what happened to my tongue. It fucking burnt. I had a big black hole in the middle of my tongue.
But do you not remember? Neither one of us shit for like 6 days because we were so backed up with gummies. You not remember? Like, oh, I can't shit.
That happened all the time.
I know.
If we get to talk about college, though, this podcast's never going to end. We probably should just skip college.
This podcast isn't going to end. There's really no... We're not on track for anything because I've lost all my notes. And I have nothing to talk about.
But if this podcast... If we're really going to do this... Like, if we talk college, I've already thought about this.
We're only 40 minutes in, dude.
40 minutes is long. There's no way it's going to end because...
People listen to 3-4 hours of this shit.
Okay, hold on. So we were talking about the whole dunking thing and where it went into. So the dunking thing, it kind of died. I kind of just died out. David left.
Well, David was battling injuries nonstop all the time. You were too.
Yeah, but I fucking gave up.
Well, me and you like to party.
Yeah.
So anytime But
once David was gone, like, okay.
You guys always
competitive
the thing about you two, that you guys pushed each other, which a lot of people don't realize this.
So once he was gone, it was hard to do it for myself. It was hard to just like, I don't know. I've never been motivated, self-motivated like that.
Yeah.
So like I needed someone else there to like
push you.
Yeah. No, but it sounds gay. I was about to say be with me. That's fucking gay as shit.
No, but Thacker pushed you because that was his mentality always. He was a dude who would eat a pizza and then fucking, all right, who's gonna do 25 push-ups with me? Like that. I mean, that was his mentality all the time, nonstop.
He would always challenge me.
He was always.
But anyway, so once we get to college, we drank too much. We did.
No, there's no such thing.
But do you remember that you were at my game? We had a rec league game. Do you remember that game? I had that fucking dunk at the end of the game, and the basketball coach came up after the game and asked me to walk on.
You don't have to.
You remember that? You and Jenny Bender and that black girl. What was her name? Brianna.
Yeah, no, listen.
They came up.
The funny people need to know about you is you were built like a fucking linebacker. What were you?
Like 200.
Do you not remember what
pounds.
Azer said when we showed up to film the first fucking...
He didn't think it was like a...
He thought Jared, he would have been 15 at the time.
14 or 15.
Which he was athletic but super skinny, lean. He thought Jared was a dunker, not Michael. Azer was more impressed with you just being able to dunk the basketball. Your fat ass. He was more impressed.
I was not fat ever. Don't call me fat.
You were over 200 pounds.
But I wasn't fat.
You weren't. No. You weren't fat.
I like gummy bears, but I had a 6-pack kinda. I had a 4-pack.
You were never fat, but your build is straight fucking Bob Sanders. I don't know how you.
I'll
put
take
it,
Bob Sanders.
But 5'7", fucking 230.
I have T-Rex arms too.
Exactly. That's why he was so impressed that you could even dunk a basketball, because he's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, that is true.
David was like
that.
jumping over people, windmilling, taking it between his legs, and he was like...
But David had that long,
David's an athletic build, though.
Yeah, he had the lean arms, and I was like...
He's like, I thought you were a fucking football player. You're just going to work out.
I look like a fucking running back.
Like Herschel Walker.
I did. I look like...
Like the fucking Arabic Herschel Walker.
The Arabic Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Spangle, for calling me Vlada Divox. I'm going to repeat that again.
We call him Al-Hersha Muhammad.
Durka, Muhammad Jihad.
Durka, did you go see that movie with me? We went and saw
Did
that.
Did I go see that movie? Do you not remember, like, crying in the movie theater?
Yeah. That was a great film.
Did we see Jackass 3D together?
All of them. Was dildos go shooting through the screen? Yeah.
When the volcano?
We've seen everything.
Yeah.
All right, so what do the people want to hear about? I didn't get to put out a tadpole. I've been slacking. People
Tadpole? Are you serious?
Yeah, my polls are called tadpole. Yeah. Everyone's wondering.
That's the worst.
I don't know. I've got like 30 messages. How do I buy a t-shirt? How do I buy a t-shirt? Listen, I could have bought about 1,000 of these shirts and they would have been a hell of a lot cheaper per piece. But I didn't think anybody'd buy them, which I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass now. But now, these ones that I've had, all I've got left are large, and they're pretty much all spoken for. But I'm glad people are showing support. Showing me love. I love it. Oh, excuse me, between these fucking 18th Street beers and the homemade beef jerky, this is the best podcast ever. I could talk all night. I don't know what I'm doing with I gotta get a store set up so people can buy shit. I don't even like people giving me money for shit. I'd rather give it away. I don't know why.
That's the worst business plan of all time, by the way.
It's not business. Yeah, I'm in the business of going out of business.
You're the reverse Bernie Madoff.
I'm in the business of going out of business.
I don't even know what to say to that. That's fucking terrible. That's like the worst. Like, don't give anything away. Make them pay extra for it.
No, listen. They can just, I don't know.
Do like titty pics for t-shirts. That'd be a good promotion. Titty pics for t-shirts.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I got money. I'm not worried about it.
Titty pics for t-shirts. I'm starting that campaign.
There we go.
Titty pics for t-shirts.
Tip pic, Snapchat, Tad Western, Snapchat. What's your Snapchat?
Mike Hash 23 MikeHash.
You made that when Jersey.
23.
You made that when Jersey Shore was popular.
It used to be a $, but I changed it because that shit was gay.
It took you forever to type it in.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this. I gotta hit this little fucking shift button over here. Fuck that.
All right, what else are we talking about? We've talked about the dunks. We barely even got into Ville Station.
We haven't talked about the Ville Station yet.
We haven't. We're on our way to Ville Station. We're not even gonna get to anything current, but let's talk Ville Station.
We need 5 podcasts to do like our.
We're only at 45 minutes.
We need.
This feels like forever, but it actually hasn't been.
How long can a podcast? How long could this thing run before we?
I've got about 5 gig left to record.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either, but I just made it up. Does that make sense?
No, not
Okay.
one bit.
You want me to tell the people about Ville Station? When you hear the Tad Talk intro, the boo boo, all aboard. That's a Ville Station song. When you hear the songs at the end of Tad Talk, those are all Ville Station songs. We've got a discography of about 40 songs, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We actually have more than that, but half of them are lost because we would always get too fucked up, and we would never actually record them. We would forget to press record, or we would just delete them just out of pure offense.
Like when we did the Miley Cyrus song.
Yes. Actually, that song still exists.
But it was...
Mark's Man Cave?
That was the worst.
Oh, it was horrible.
Believe...
You guys had to prop me up to a microphone for me to sing the chorus.
You were a dead body in that fucking song. Like
do you remember when
we were...
I was pulling up carpet and I drank a
realize,
half gallon of vodka that night.
You said, I quote, this is a quote, exact quote from Tad.
Hold on, time out. Let me predict the future.
He goes, I swear this is exactly how it went. He goes, I'm billing like Clinton. And then he passed out. That was his rap. We set him up, asked him what he'd written. We'd been writing for an hour and a half. And he goes, I'm billing like Clinton. And that was it. And then he fucking passed out.
The thing is, though, they were rolling and they were like, that couldn't have been what you wrote. And in my phone, in my notes where I write all my shit, my jokes, my raps, everything, anything I ever write, I always write on my phone. I've done it from the beginning. It said, I'm billing like Clinton, yo. And then it was ... And I passed the fuck out. Yeah. And I think we got Jared to spit over that song, if I'm not mistaken. Ville Station...
The best song we ever made, though, was just you and I.
I stand by Goose Gossage.
That's the best song we ever made.
As our best
I told you. And Truck Stops was funny as shit,
Truck Stops
too.
Was fucking...
We did those two songs by yourself.
At the same night, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but Goose Gossage, we wrote that at Chili's in Martinsville.
I wrote that at the bar.
We wrote that at Chili's. Because I didn't know Bostitch. You said the word Bostitch.
And you said, what the fuck is that? And I was like...
It's a nail gun, right?
I said, yeah. I was like, I straight up nailed her. You can call me Bostitch. And you're like, what the fuck is Bostitch? I was like, they make nail guns.
Give him the chorus for that
Kona,
song.
you need to get the fuck down, dude. I'll play Goose Gossage at the end of this podcast. But Ville Station, let's even go back even farther.
Am I getting molested?
Yeah, he's
Kona,
trying to fuck
why
you.
trying to fuck me, dude?
He's still got his balls, dude.
Kona, quit nutting me. Come on, stop.
You gotta fight him.
No, I don't want to fight him. This is weird. He's gonna fuck me, I think.
Yeah.
Stop, I think he's trying to fuck me. Like, seriously, is he trying to have sex with me?
Yeah, no. Look at his boner.
Stop, he doesn't have a boner.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Look at this red rocket.
No, he doesn't have a red rocket.
He's like Kim Jong-il. He's got a rocket he's trying to shove in your mouth.
What is he doing?
Stop!
Is he trying to have sex with me? Really? Is your dog trying to fuck me? It's a dude. If it was a girl dog,
look, he's gonna fuck you.
Stop! He's trying to fuck me.
Just hit him in the face.
I'm not
Kona! Come here and sit down. We're trying to record a podcast.
Why'd you wait 40 fucking seconds to do that?
Because it was hilarious. You run away from his boner.
Dude,
anyway,
he was fucking mounting me.
People, Ville Station, it started off in college. Myself, Tad Western, a.k.a. DJ Weasel, the world-famous Mike Hachem, and the big MC, Mark Creighton.
I'm submitting. I'm letting him.
We,
have your way with me, Kona.
We pretty much became the biggest thing ever in Southern Indiana after recording our first song, The Poo Poo Train, which has always been our biggest hit, and it's probably one of the best songs of all time.
It's better than any Prince song.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Pussy Control's up there.
Stop!
We could have wrote Pussy Control.
Control your goddamn dog, Weez!
Control yo hoes. Huh? Kona! Get over here! Huh? Lay down. Alright, yeah, Pussy Control is a pretty good song. But Ville Station, Goose Gossage is our best song that we have ever written. They call me Goose Gossage. I pitch that sausage. For people who don't know, Goose Gossage was a baseball player. And this entire song is about sexual innuendos.
Dealing with baseball.
So, call me Goose Gossage. Goose Gossage was a pitcher. I pitch that sausage. Sausage, a.k.a. my wiener.
I made your girl my motherfucking...
sexual hostage. That's pretty self-explanatory. I straight up nailed her. You can call me Bossage. Because Bossage makes nail guns. She gave me neck long.
Just like an ostrich.
That would be she gives me head a long time. So that was the chorus. And then it was just DJ Weasel and I slang the long beat. Major League Sausage got her feeling real neat. I stroke so long I'm always going yard. She's a rookie. And I got her V card.
God, dude.
Anyway, it's a great song. And it's...
What the fuck is this?
Hey, you're going outside! Hold on.
I can hold. I'll hold the
Yeah,
podcast
you can hold
down.
that. You can hold down.
I'm gonna ask them secret questions.
Yeah, tell them. Yeah, ask them. I'm sure they'll respond.
They're gonna respond.
Because it's live. Come on, we're going.
It's not
Come
live,
on,
is it?
Gravy train. Come on.
I have to wait for him to go away so I can ask you guys a serious question.
Go outside and go pee-pee.
Is Tad? Is he holding you hostage in his basement? I heard noises down there. I'm really concerned. I'm about to call 911. I don't know how to feel about it. He's coming back. He's on his way back. Knock twice if you're really scared. He's taking a piss right now. I'm just gonna. What goes on at the ranch? For those who don't know, it's a lot of gay stuff. I thought, like, him being as country as he is, it was going to be a lot more manly. Really, nothing manly happens here.
What are you talking about, my ranch?
Yeah, the ranch is very feminine.
What are you talking about? This is ranch dressing.
No, this is a very feminine ranch.
Oh yeah.
And you're not wearing your cowboy hat right now. And
You want to know why? Because I can't wear my cowboy hat. I've yet to find a cowboy hat manufacturer that will work with my headphones. So that's the problem.
You should invent a cowboy hat that has headphones built in.
I should. I could probably make another $1 billion. But I'm not worried about money. I'm not in this for money. I've already told you that. So what the fuck? What are we gonna talk about? We've already talked about Ville Station. Did we finish Ville Station? About how awesome we were? About how
we got asked to open up for Mike Posner?
Yeah, we've had literally millions of views on YouTube, and then YouTube kicks us off because Jared makes a slideshow, aka my ranch hand, makes a slideshow.
That sounds really gay. That's your brother. Don't call him your ranch hand.
He's my ranch hand.
That's
how they know him.
They know him as your ranch hand?
Yeah.
That sounds like your sex slave. That's like my pool boy. It's like saying I have.
Wait a minute, your pool boy's your sex slave?
I mean, if you're an old cougar, yeah.
I'm not an old cougar.
So if some old woman called your brother her ranch hand, it would be her sex slave.
If she had a ranch, yeah. No.
Okay, so if you call him your ranch hand...
Never mind, I said that wrong.
It sounds like you fuck your brother. But go on ahead.
I'm not from Kentucky, you asshole.
But that's what it sounds like.
Okay. Anyway, he made a slideshow, and it was two girls...
One cup.
Eating each other out, but you couldn't see any pussy lips or anything like that. It was just the act of love, two lesbians.
What are you talking about?
And that was our third strike, and that's how we got kicked off of YouTube.
That was he posted that?
Yeah.
I had no idea this happened.
No, it was the thumbnail of one of the videos. It just happened to be randomly. It was the thumbnail because in a slideshow, you know how he made those videos? He put the words on it and then the pictures. How he'd just Google like, fucking Bush Light camo.
But what was the?
I can't remember what song it was. I don't remember.
But we had like millions of views. Like each video had like millions, right?
We had
like
20 million? 60 videos on there. Our channel had over 100 million views.
Yeah, probably. It was ridiculous. It was a crazy amount.
It was stupid. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like living in the past when you're talking about 2005 YouTube views.
Yeah.
But oh well. I'm going to have me another slice of beef jerky.
I think we're going to make a comeback. Not like a full comeback, just like a one-song comeback. We should just do one song and just drop the mic.
I just want to be inducted into the Internet Hall of Degeneracy.
If we did like... Dear Santa was pretty good too.
I like Dear Santa. Dear Santa was a good song.
Christmas song. But
we filmed a hell of a video for that song too.
You were like doing Snow Angels.
It
was pretty dope.
All right, what the fuck's going on today? Let's quit living in the past. So you bring these awesome beers down from where are you living now? Goshen?
I'm living in Goshen.
Now what goes on in Goshen besides?
There are a lot of hipsters.
Let's talk about the Amish.
The Amish?
Are there Amish up there? Are they Mennonites? What are they?
They're Amish. They're fucking weird, dude. They like...
Why?
I don't know. They're creepy. They're like the weirdest group of people. I don't know. Have you ever been like around someone and you just feel awkward?
Never.
But it's not... Oh, shut up, dude. Fucking smart ass. I mean, like, have you ever been around someone and you feel like, man, they're rapey. They're really rapey.
Yes, and...
But they're real. Like, that's how I feel every time I'm around an Amish old man. Like, I feel like that dude's rapey.
Why?
Like, they're real... Because they're real fucking nice, man. They're
it's
like
not
sneaky.
rape. It's not rape if it's your property.
But, shut up. Their daughter is not your property, first off.
Whatever. I made that pussy.
Okay, so... fucking, they fuck sheep, too, apparently. I don't know if that's true. That's what I've heard. But they... I don't know. The Amish just weird, man.
You better make sure you get your Amish shit straight.
Plus,
because all Amish people listen to my podcast.
Amish people listen to your podcast?
Yeah.
No, they don't. They don't have fucking electricity, right?
That's a joke, you fucking retard.
Oh, shit. Fuck you.
Yeah, make sure you clear your Amish fucking your name. Allegedly, the Amish for all the Amish for all the Amish.
There's one Amish
lawyers.
person. There's gonna be
there's
one fucking
Jew,
Amish person listening to this.
You know,
It's
there's
gonna
one
be really
Jew.
offended.
You know, there's one Jew Amish out there. He's listening. He's like, I'm gonna sue these motherfuckers for everything. You hear
They've
my
already
dog?
got enough fucking money as it is, dude.
I know. All those
Jerky's
goddamn,
so good.
all those goddamn tables and crafts and Amish buffets.
Fuck Amish people.
That was the heroic thing I've ever heard you say.
I don't know. I just felt inspired. Fuck Donald Trump. Just kidding.
Well, if the fire come out?
I'm wearing a Make America Great Again hat, so I can say
Make
like
Syria
anything I
great
want.
again hat is what he's making.
I'm wearing when you're of Lebanese descent, and you're wearing a Make America Great Again hat. It's basically I can say whatever the fuck I want pass. So I'm allowed to say anything, and it's not sexist, racist, homophobic. What else is there?
Faggot?
That'd be homophobic.
No, I was just talking about Harley riders.
Oh, fags.
Yeah.
Who watches South Park? Like, people have to watch South Park, right?
No, nobody. I don't think anybody watches it.
But I feel like you don't ever hear anybody talk about South Park, but it's been on for like 50 seasons.
Yeah, I know. But I love how you wear the hat because you're so proud of being Lebanese, and it says "Make the Cedars Great Again." Because that's what your people
I'm
know
proud of you for knowing the Cedars, though.
Listen,
I'm very impressed. He actually knew the Cedars.
Tad Western is serious about Syria. And I also know...
Fuck Syrians. Syrians suck.
You're border people.
They're border people.
You're pretty much the same people.
I don't mind. See,
about.
I don't have any problems with Jews. That's like the
just
weird
the
thing.
globalist scum, right?
I don't know. I just think people look too much into that kind of deal. That whole...
all
Not
about
liking
money.
people for reasons, like, I don't know. Us... I don't know. It's weird, man.
Now, when you say us, do you mean Hezbollah?
No, I mean just people in general. Fuck you. I'm literally going to kick you in the dick right now.
I hope you can kick my ankle.
This beef jerky is so spicy.
I know, it's fucking hard.
Fucking mouth
shit,
is
dude.
on fire.
I can't even talk.
Fuck you, Chris Spangle. I'm not Vlade Divac.
He's from Lebanon, not fucking
Yeah, I'm not
Eastern
from
Bloc.
fucking... Yeah, I'm not Russian, you dickhead.
He's not from the country formerly known as Croatia area.
I'm going to sell your cat to a Korean person.
You know what they'll do? They'll make a cat kebab out of it. Alright. Well, shit. This podcast has been absolutely fucking retarded. It's just been me and you reminiscing.
You're
I don't
welcome.
think anybody
You're
wants to
welcome
hear
for
it.
the worst podcast of...
We're just now an hour in. I don't think there's any redeeming ourselves.
No.
But I tell you what we can do. We're going to bank this podcast. We're going to record it. It's going to go live. Yeah, that was definitely a burp of beef jerky.
Are we really going to the titty bar tonight?
Yeah, we are. I need some pussy on my face. And we are going to tell my fans all about it.
That is.
What do you think about that? Is that a good plan?
Oh, fuck, I'm down.
I've never heard someone so less disinterested in a titty bar.
Dude, I have pussy
Is
in
it
my face every other day.
Is it fucking Ramadan or what?
Oh, hey, hold on. I totally forgot. Everyone out there, before we close this thing down, as Tad stated earlier, we haven't. I'm the worst friend of all time. I really am. I'm a bad friend.
Really?
Like, I don't keep in touch very well, and I think it's because I'm semi-fucking retarded or something. I don't know what's going on.
You
But like,
can,
I'm just
you can go ahead and say fully. If you want.
fully retarded. I'm bad at like friendships and relationships in general. For example, no, I'm not even gonna go there. But anyway,
That's pretty bad.
I was trying to think about, like, I'm coming on the podcast. You know, this is like a momentous occasion for us. This is like, you know, like our redeeming moment of like reuniting and being like really close friends again, you know. And I was like, I gotta give Tad something special.
You brought gifts?
I brought a gift, and
This
I was just trying to think of the most special thing I could give you that would remind you of me, and would remind you maybe to, you know, hit me up sometime, or, you know, say what's up.
is it a new phone?
And I started thinking, I wish it was a new phone, but I started thinking of things that, I don't know, that would remind you of, like, I don't know, of me. And then I got really fucking drunk, and then I'm pretty sure I got really high after that. And this is what I came up with.
Uh-oh. All right, here we go. He's reaching into his pocket. He's pulling out a baggie. It's a baggie. It's a gallon bag freezer Ziploc that appears to be no less than, let's say 8 ounces of, I don't know what kind of hairs these are, but they look like pubic hair. But I don't think they are, because I see a dingleberry in between. These are red hairs.
I shaved off my beard about a year ago. And anyone who's ever... He vacuum sealed his red beard. I fucking vacuum sealed my beard, and I just gave it to Tad Western on his podcast. You're welcome. You own my fucking vacuum sealed beard from about a year ago.
Wow. I'm going to have to take a picture of this. Wait a minute.
Now, how is that for the best gift of all time? Did you ever think you'd get something that cool? You'd own my beard?
Alright, so the world famous Mike Hachem brings me fucking his beard. God damn it. This is the worst shit ever. I'm trying to film it. Fuck it. Just take a picture of it. So, you bring me your fucking beard. At least it's not pubes. But why is there a dingleberry in your fucking beard here?
I don't know. I kind of want to smell it. Is that weird? This has not been opened in over a year.
Oh, don't do that.
No, it's clean. Dude, look.
I dare you to take a shot of it.
Look, it's like a hair pillow. Look at it.
Hold on. Hold on to it.
It's seriously fucking vacuum sealed like that in that shape.
Hold on, I know.
You
hear these goddamn dogs out there?
It looks like a little purse. Holy shit! How big does my beard look if I hold it up to it? Look at it.
All right, here we go. All right, this is a video.
Oh, it's a video.
Yeah. So you've already got a fucking beard, and you cut that much off.
That was my whole beard.
That looks like a buffalo testicle.
It is seriously like legit packed together too.
So you've already got a fuck. Jesus.
Yeah, you own my beard, dude. Like, you own my actual beard.
I appreciate it. I love it.
Don't ever give my DNA away.
Hold on. Let's get one last picture. Here, we're gonna do a fucking selfie style. No. Hold on.
How good was that gift though? Was that not the best gift ever?
It's probably the best gift ever.
Of my fucking beard? It's pretty gross, but...
What the fuck is going on here?
You may take one.
No, get over here, dickhead. Alright, anyway. So he brings me his fucking beard hair for a goddamn present. This is bullshit. But he did bring beer and beef jerky, which the beef jerky we're out of.
You ate half the thing of beef jerky. They're both in the same bags, too. That's the best part.
We're out of beef jerky. Hopefully no one grabs into the hair bag and grabs expecting beef jerky. Anyway, I want to thank everyone who listens. I'm sorry for the normal listeners who listen to this. I'm sorry for the new listeners. And they're like, what the fuck is this podcast?
Yeah.
But that's what this podcast is. It's nothing.
Yeah. I apologize for being random.
It's not you. And it's not even that this was even a bad podcast. It's just, I apologize for not being ready because my phone died. So I'm passing the blame to Apple. You hear my dog?
Fuck Apple.
Yeah. Kona's being a bitch. Anyway, this is gonna be a classic. It'll be top 10 for sure, all time. Good stories. I think people are gonna listen all the way through until the beard hair, and they'll probably just throw up all themselves and quit listening.
I don't think they think it's real though. They'll have to look at the pictures.
No, that's real. There's beard pubes all over the place.
How did you not laugh?
I did.
Were you shocked? Like, were you
No,
that
I wasn't shocked. As soon as you pulled it out, I thought
You looked scared a little bit.
I thought it was your asshole hair, or I don't know, your hairy
you
motherfucker.
thought it was how many? You thought it was pubes? How? That's like would be a ridiculous amount of pubes.
I don't know.
That's like Borat, like
Yeah.
$700 worth of pubes in Borat.
The thing is,
times.
that shit is packed tight. What did you have that in, an Altoids can?
It's like vacuum sealed.
Yeah, I know.
I told you I squeezed the air out of it. I didn't want it to change colors.
How long did it take? How high were you when you decided to fucking vacuum seal your fucking beard hair?
I was extremely high.
Yeah, I can tell.
I got real. I'm gonna tell you.
I don't want my beard hair to get moldy.
No, dude. I'm tell you exactly what happened. I was really drunk, and I think I got high too, which is never a good combination. And
Yeah,
then,
it is. It's always a good
No, and
kids,
then-
if you're gonna get drunk, get high.
No, that's the worst idea. Don't ever do that. That's like terrible. But anyway, I think that's what happened. And then I fucking had this crazy fucking Britney Spears moment where she cut her hair off, and I cut my beard off.
But you didn't cut your beard off because you still have a fucking full beard.
This is like a year old. Like my beard would be. I'd look like fucking Abe Lincoln if I didn't cut that shit off. Like, but now you own it. You own a piece.
That's
of
mine.
It.
I'm putting it on my bookshelf. All right.
I'm gonna call it that you throw that away, right?
No,
now,
I'm not throwing it
probably.
away. I'm gonna. Listen, that's in podcast history now.
I think you should split
I
it
could
up.
probably put that on eBay. I could sell that for $1,000 right now. There's somebody out there, a good fan, who would buy that. Not from you, but from me. All I gotta do is sign
Fuck
that.
you, it's my beard hair. If you're gonna sell it, you better give me some money back. Autograph it.
We
and
weren't
sell
even
it.
that far into negotiation yet. All right, listen. Final thoughts. What do you gotta think?
It's been a pleasure.
Okay.
I hope I haven't been too
You weren't even offensive.
sexist or racist.
We made this out to be the most offensive podcast ever, and we didn't even get into anything that was offensive.
We will be more offensive in the future.
I think the most offensive thing that happened tonight.
You guys want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Women's rights.
I don't think I can go on.
If I'm gonna piss people off, it's gonna be women.
Yeah. If I'm gonna piss on somebody, it's gonna be women.
Um,
R. Kelly taught me that one.
yeah. I was gonna say I'd shit on a woman. I would let a woman shit on me though. That's for sure.
You can tell by the remnants in your beard.
What are your final thoughts?
What are my
Tad?
final thoughts? I've been pissed off all week. Actually, I started the week off good because last week was my birthday, and I was like, I'm gonna roll this through. I'm gonna be positive all the way through 2017 or whatever.
But it was
the fuck
hard
year
not
it
to be
is.
negative on your birthday, right? Because getting older sucks.
No, I was absolutely happy. You know what was awesome about my birthday? No one even wished me happy birthday. It was just like, let's go out and party. No one asked me why.
I knew I couldn't make it down that weekend, so that's
It
why I
was
came
fine.
this weekend.
But what pissed me off more was like, have a good another one, whatever. I don't give a shit, whatever. Let's just go out and party, have a good time. I'm happy as fuck. Had the day off, whatever. Get to work, party. Next thing you know, my phone dies. Everything that I've been working on, as far as tadwestern.com,
But for people who
Tadwestern
don't know,
Worldwide.
but people who don't know though, you've been iPhone like day one iPhone too.
Oh, I
You had like the first iPhone, like the first edition, right? Like the first. Like,
I had
release.
the first one that came out. There's a
Like the first batch too, right?
no, I was one of the first people to order an iPhone.
Yeah, you had like the first.
Me and Caleb were. Yeah, and
because I remember you waiting in his room.
we literally called customer service because we had no idea how the touchscreen worked because there was literally never a touchscreen cell phone. The iPhone was completely revolutionary. And we called and we acted like we were paraplegic, and we asked the iPhone help lady
If you could use your dick.
if we could use if our penises would work on the iPhone screen because we were paraplegic and we didn't have anything else to touch it with. And she was like, I'm pretty sure it will because he'd activate it. I was like, well, if I get boners, is it gonna throw off my fucking what I'm aiming to touch? And they had no idea like what.
Fuck Apple.
And that was just a prank phone call on like a Wednesday afternoon that we would do. I mean, Tab Western is the king of pranks. I'm not gonna lie.
Tad Western is the sneakiest person I know.
I am.
I think I know Tad Western better than pretty much everybody, other than family.
Probably.
I think I do, and I can say
I'm pretty sneaky. I'm not gonna lie.
he's a good cowboy, but he's the prankster, especially when he's drunk.
I live for pranks. Oh, I will prank. I will shit in a urinal just to say I did it. Like I don't like. I'll do things just so one person who I don't even know will feel the wrath of the joke.
We should go prank a stripper.
We should. Anyway, I want to thank the listeners for downloading, subscribing, for iTunes followers. I don't know. You guys are the best. TadWestern.com. You know where to get the shit. Facebook, Tad Western. Instagram, Tad effing Western. Snapchat, Tad Western.
Pornhub, Tad Western.
Pornhub, Tad Big Dick Western. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna start hosting all my shit on Pornhub. I think it'll be cheaper. I think I'll get way more hits just on accident. I'll just name the videos like completely crazy shit, like giant white cock takes dick right up in the mouth or something. You know, just stupid shit like that. People listen to it. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank Mike Hash for coming down and bringing all kinds of beers.
There's no way anybody's still listening. There's no way there are people still listening right now.
We're not even that far in, dude. People aren't even to work yet. People listen to this on their drive home. Thank you. What do we got here? Gumball Head? Shout out to Gumball Head. Where... Did you not put these in the refrigerator?
They're in the refrigerator.
Put them in the fucking freezer, dude. These things are warm.
Quit being a pussy.
I don't drink warm beer. Anyway, this has been... I'm joking. I love Gumball Head. And listen.
Shouts out to the cat on the front.
Yeah,
Butters McNutt.
Butters McNutt was a good man.
Butters McNutt. What happened to Butters McNutt?
He died a long time ago. What do you mean what happened to him?
Like, how'd he die?
I don't know. He got old. I don't fucking remember, dude.
He died of old age?
He was like 107.
No, he was not. He was young. He was a young cat.
Listen.
Cats lived to like 20 years old. He was like 10.
Listen, he was an outside kitty, and his name was Butters McNutt, and it got really hot one day, and he just melted.
Is that really what happened?
Like butter.
Did Butters really die? Like,
no.
Did he get hit by a car or something?
No, he just died. You didn't know that? You're laughing at my favorite cat? I've got a mural in my room.
I named that cat. Like, I named him. His name was Butters, and I named him V. McNutt.
Oh, did you hear that?
After Paul McNutt. Famed Martinsville historian.
Governor.
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Bill Station.
Pew, pew, pew. Remember, kids,
Major League Rappers
keep them
in
holstered
here.
unless you're ready for a shootout.
Yeah. On the beat.
They call me Mike Hash. Bitch, I'm an all-star. I make her clean my bat, then swallow my pine tar. I'm a home run champ, a certified stud. When it rains on the grass, I love to play in the mud. Out on the mound, straight throwing fire. Then make her eat my Big Mac, no Mark McGuire. During the 7th inning stretch, there's no standing and singing. Just smooth insertion and my salty nuts swinging. I'm pitching that sausage, all the bitches think I'm awesome. Every hoe in the crowd wants to suck my Randy Johnson. Don't hit it to me, guaranteed to make a clean catch. Then I'll sit in the dugout, Raleigh finger in her wet snatch.
Gossage, I pitch that sausage. I made you feel my motherfucking sexual hostage. I straight up nailed her, you can call me hostage. She give me neck long, just like an ostrich. Call me you sausage, I pitch that sausage. I made you feel my motherfucking sexual hostage. I straight up nailed her, you can call me bossage. She gives me neck long, just
Freedom
like
Whale
an
Stone.
ostrich.
DJ Weasel and I slang the long beef. Major League Sausage got her feeling real neat. Stroke so good, I'm always going yard. She's a rookie, and I got her V card. The way I play the field, the girls pack the stands. Most valuable catcher, and she don't use no hands. Louisville Slugger ran a pair of Rollins. Girls chewing on my seeds, and you know she's swallowing. I pitch ball so good, reminder of Cy Young. Harry Carey, holy cow with her tongue. Barry Bonds stroke, ball's a wet homer. Ted turn her ass out, cause I'm a homeowner.
Call me you sausage, I pitch that sausage. I made you feel my motherfucking sexual hostage. I straight up nailed her, you can call me bossage. She gives me neck long, just like an ostrich. Call me you sausage, I pitch that sausage. I made you feel my motherfucking sexual hostage. I straight up nailed her, you can call me bossage. She gives me neck long, just like an ostrich.